What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. In this video, we are going to talk about when reaching out backfires. In this wonderful video, I'm going to go over a situation that one of my coaching students went through. He reached out to his ex after I told him not to. I respect the dude, lots of respect for him. Actually, I respect all my coaching students, but some of them need a little bit more attention than others. And I'm not talking about this particular guy. When he keeps reaching out to his ex, she keeps pulling away more and more, right? And the thing is, and this is probably going to be an obvious topic to a lot of you guys who watch my channel or any of that. I want to go over some deep stuff here. So she keeps pulling away, right? She keeps on walking, like she keeps on walking further away every single time he reaches out. And when he reaches out, he says things that are angry and things that are not very positive, all negative stuff. So let's go over a couple things here. Every time he reaches out to her, she goes like this. Oh, you want to know why? Because she's not ready to hear from him. She's not ready to talk to him. All right. And he's going, well, I want to talk to you because I haven't heard from you in weeks. Well, to him, it feels like a really, really long time. But to her, it feels like just a couple of days, because when you don't really care, when you're kind of indifferent to talking to somebody, you're not really thinking about it too much. But when you're on the receiving end of a breakup, it's going to feel like, you know, 1 day is equal to a week. So it's going to take a long time for you to understand, actually to get over, you know, that hump. It's going to take some time it's going to take extra time in your mind to want to reach out to this person is what the fuck I'm trying to say. I told him, I said, look, just stop. Stop reaching out. Stop it. It's not going to help you. She needs to reach out to you. Because if she puts the effort forward, now you know it's okay to make a date, to talk to her, to, you know, maybe make some peace, right? Reaching out after a breakup with somebody who broke up with you isn't going to do anything for you. It really isn't. I just wanted to reinforce this for you guys. Everyone thinks that there is this like relationship equity that they put in and that their ex owes them something. Your ex doesn't owe you anything just because they spent a whole bunch of time with you. Okay? And that's where human beings fuck this whole thing up. Like I used to think this. I used to think that, oh, I put in 4 years into a relationship, I should be able to get what I want from her. And that's your ego talking, right? You think you own somebody because you were with them for so long. I used to think that subconsciously. All of these guys do the same thing that I used to do. And I tell them, I said, look, from a human like nature standpoint, you don't own somebody ever. And you should look at the time that you spent as, obviously, if it ends pretty bad, you're not going to look at the relationship in a good light. But look at it as like, look, I spent a whole bunch of time with you. I got to know you. And if it ends, then it's time to move on. And like 80 to 90% of people want to reattract their ex, even if it's a bad idea. So you got to know when to move on and just when to move forward and just let that person go, right? And you never owned them. You don't own them now, and you never will own them. People do whatever they want. People don't like being controlled. And when you reach out to somebody and you start saying negative things, all they're going to remember is all the negative shit that you put them through, all the shit that you say to them. They're just going to look at you and go, fuck off. So just be careful, guys. Don't reach out. There's no fucking point, right? Like, and if months have gone by and you haven't heard anything, it's probably time to move on. They've probably gotten sick of your shit a few times in the relationship, and then, you know, you're gone. So here's a couple scenarios before I end this video real quick that I want you to understand. Sometimes when a relationship ends, it's abrupt. The person just got sick of whatever the fuck was going on in that moment, which is a lot more rare for women. When a relationship ends and a girl does it to you, most of the time it's because she got sick of certain behaviors over time. It takes a long time, not a long time really, like a few weeks to a month or two, for behavior to really solidify in her mind that's negative about you. And she'll start focusing on that. And she'll go, you know what? That's a weakness I need to expose, because is this man really who I think he is, or who he says he is? And they'll expose it like a nerve. And they'll be like, oh, fuck, like I need to test this guy. And that's where testing comes from, right? So she'll start testing you, and you keep failing the test. And then she's like, fuck it, I'm done with this relationship. And then guys think that because we spent so much time together, she owes me an explanation. Which I understand why guys think like that, and some girls, because when you get your heart broken, you want an explanation. But this comes from a scarcity mindset. If you think of yourself like, you know, with no respect, and if you have no self-respect, and if you don't think highly of yourself, you don't value yourself, you're going to want an explanation, and you're going to need an explanation. Really, if somebody doesn't want to spend time with you anymore, let them go. That's something. Go out with somebody who will want to spend that time with you, right? And that's why I tell all the guys, keep circulating, keep dating. You're gonna find somebody who's very, very attracted to you and who wants to be around you and who likes you for you, who likes the same shit as you. People are actually more attracted to the people that they share commonalities with, not opposites. Opposites, yeah, you can date them for a little while. It tends to be a flame, you know, like a quick thing, and then you realize I don't really like anything about you. Because you got to like the person's brain. You got to like them. You got to have some shit in common to talk about, because if you disagree on everything, what kind of relationship is that, right? Anyway, I'm done with this video. I'm done with this topic for now. I love you guys. Take it easy. Comment down below, hit like, subscribe, and all that shit. Coaching's also down below if you want that. I offer same-day coaching now, and it's been helpful for some guys who are in an emergency situation. So it's all down there below. Done.